What's up everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video, and in today's video I'll be showing you how to master the assault rifle in Rivals. Now, the assault rifle is a very basic weapon. It is kind of like a Fortnite weapon. It's basically like a SCAR in Rivals. Now, there are a couple of ways to use it effectively. First of all, auto aim is insane. Well, that guy just jumped off. Anyways, this gun is really well if you have auto aim on. For mobile players like myself, I would recommend using auto aim, but don't rely on auto aim. Like, shoot for yourself, but don't rely on auto aim. This gun will also give you insane aim. Like, look at this. So yeah, you should definitely be using this as a far range weapon. Close range, it is still a pretty decent weapon, but it is not like the best weapon in the entire game. There's definitely like other weapons that you would choose to get a better close range weapon. But this is a really good overall weapon. It is really good with far range, close range. It is really good with far range, close range, but it's really good when it comes to close range. I don't really know what this guy is doing. He's kind of trying to climb up. But he is pretty low. He's pretty low. So. Oh my god, I just got sprayed. Now, if you look how much damage I just did to that guy. Sorry I wasn't talking. I was focused. But if you saw how much damage I just did to this guy, it is insane. It is a very fast weapon to shoot, so it is it's not hard to use. Oh, I think he, yeah, I don't know what happened. But yeah, it is not a hard weapon to use, but it is a very practical weapon. If you're in a corner, this is a great weapon that you can use. If you're far range, a great weapon to use. Also, if you're struggling, if you're struggling with hitting your shots, I do recommend using this weapon, because this weapon is really good at helping you practice with your aim. I don't really know what that was, but yeah, this gun is overall a really great weapon. We're gonna play another match after this. There's really no way to master it, but there's a way to get good at it. So first of all, you want to really use it for far range. Close range is decent, but far range is way more practical with this weapon. And then the assault rifle doesn't really need another weapon to go well with it. If I had to choose another weapon for it, I would probably choose the freeze ray that I have in my inventory right now, just to freeze the enemy to just beam them, because this gun shoots insanely fast. I cannot say how well this weapon works in this game. It is a really good weapon, and I really don't know why a lot of people use it. Why a lot of people don't use it, sorry. But overall, this weapon is still an insanely good weapon, and I'll try to show you some more gameplay of me using it. Now, a good secondary weapon to pair up with it is definitely the ray gun or this gun right here. This gun is really good with pairing with that gun. So we're gonna play one more, and I'm gonna briefly show you how to fully master it. So yeah, we kind of already talked about mastering it. It's kind of a far range weapon, very fast firing. The best way to use it is with auto aim. The best utility to use with it is a free jet. But I didn't go over the best melee weapon. The best melee weapon 100% is a scythe, so you can move fast and hit more shots. So I'm basically using the perfect loadout for this build. Now, if you have any other tips, please leave them down in the comments. Maybe someone can find this tip useful. So if you have any tips that are well with the assault rifle, you should definitely comment them down below to help out the people in the comments. And also, if you just see, I think this gun has some massive, this gun's like hitbox, like when I shoot like AoE, I feel like when I shoot someone, I don't have to shoot their entire body. Now this guy wanted to do that on my dead body, so I'm gonna lock in. Now, a big mistake that I see people do is rush in and try to kill people with this gun. But you should definitely stay afar and just start beaming them like how I'm doing right now. Then you should rush in with a secondary gun or a melee or a utility or whatever type of gun. This gun is decent when it comes to close range, a really good gun when it comes to far range, really fast firing. This gun is really good in close range if the enemy is low. So if the enemy is low, you should definitely use this for close range. This gun is also really good on the high ground because you can hit more headshots with this gun, which overall makes it a better weapon. You could also, when you're sliding, this gun is also really good. And also, by the way, I got my OG skin back. I switched it back to my normal skin, but that is not important right now. Another great way to use it is to just farm damage on enemies to then use a different gun to kill them. That's what I do sometimes. And if you are trying to complete, let's say, quest, that is another really good way to complete quests. Because this gun can do a lot of damage, but it only has 20 bullets. It has 100 bullets in total, but in one magazine it only has 20. So, and it does 22 damage. I hit for 11 there, but as you can see, it's racking up a decent amount of damage. This gun is really good for racking up damage. It's not really good for like one bullet. Like if you use one bullet and then hide, it's not gonna be the best. If you want to do hiding strategy, like the peak like this, you should definitely wait until like you get a yeah, kind of like how I'm doing a little. Also, when you're close range, do not aim in with this gun. You should aim in with this gun, but don't do it close range. Do it far range. That's why I use this gun as a secondary, because this gun is really good close range, as this gun is really good far range. Kind of gives me more utility. And with the freeze ray, you know, I always have that in the back of my hand to just freeze and start doing tons of damage. Hopefully this video is kind of helpful. Hopefully you like this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!